Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor Mercury, Amy here, and today let's see what I can get if I can shift. Alright, I guess that'd be good. And today I'm going to talk about, New Jack. Now, for many wrestling followers, might know New Jack from his time in ECW, but he started out in SMW. And then he went to ECW, and then XPW, and then TNAW. Now, he had a name for being a creep in the ring with other wrestlers. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but that's what a lot of folks say. A lot of folks say that anytime they were in the ring with him, either in SMW, ECW, XPW, or in TNAW, he had this. He liked to be a creep sometimes in the ring and harm his fellow wrestler. Why? Who knows? But I don't know if I don't not going to talk about any of that. But that so I learned yesterday that he died. Now what he died from, I don't know. And no one knows. Well, I don't know. And there's any news on it, well, I don't really know. Now, a lot of folks might think of his time in ECW when he teamed up with Mustafa, but the truth was he was with Mustafa way back when he was in SMW, when he first started out. And he wasn't going to fit in the WWF, because that was where he was going to go next after he was done in SMW, but he wouldn't fit there. You know, the way that he wrestled or the way he behaved during his time in SMW, he wasn't going to fit. So he went to ECW, and that's where at the end of the day, that's where he fitted at, you know. For a long time. He was there from, I'm gonna say, between 95 while until need be 2001 while. Then he wasn't going to fit anywhere else at the time, so he went to XPW briefly. And then he was in TNAW. Yeah, a lot of folks might know him from there when he was teaming up with Shark Boy. Now, to be honest with you, he did have a seek out match in WWE with Val Venus, and nothing came out of it. They never called him back after that one fight. They didn't give him any deals, and I guess it may have been he had a name for harming his fellow wrestler in the ring. Why? I don't know. If it's true or not, I don't know, but that's what folks say. And it may have need be that name he had for doing that is why the WWE didn't pick him up beyond that one seek out fight. Yeah, there were a lot of sagas and tales going around that, they were going to bring in New Jack, and New Jack was going to be the body shield, or the body keeper, the body watcher for Carlito Caribbean Cole when he was in his fight with John Cena. But he had a seek out fight with Val Venus, and they didn't think he would fit, and they didn't pick him up. So he made a name for himself in SMW and at ECW, and later on, and he's in TNAW with his teaming with Shark Boy. Now I know a lot of folks out there are going to say that a lot of folks are going to say, well, would he die from? I don't know. I'm not sure what he died from. I mean, I didn't read to know. It may have been in the whiff, but I didn't read it. I just want to say that New Jack is up in heaven with God and Jesus now. He's at rest now. He's at good stead. He will be missed by his kin, his friends, and his followers. And he's in his half workers who worked with him during his time in SMW and ECW and TNAW. which most likely, yeah. So that's all I gotta say about New Jack. If you know him by any other ring name, but that's the only ring name I knew him by was New Jack. You know, he before in this film he had this one thing. They did it in ECW, not in SMW or TNAW, where he'd come down, and as long as he wasn't taking, as long as anyone wasn't beating him up, as long as he had the upside on anyone, his song would start playing. But if something should happen to him, and he should get hit or struck and taken down, then his song would stop playing. Yes, they gave him the Natural Born Thriller song, which I believe was an Ice Cube song, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, that's all for me. I'm Sailor Mercury Amy. Hope you like this film.